Have you ever looked at your savings account and thought, I'm finally doing everything right? Maybe you've been working hard, cutting unnecessary expenses, and putting money aside every month. It feels responsible, it feels safe, and honestly, it is. But here's a question that could completely change your financial future. Is saving money enough to build wealth? The answer is not really. Don't get me wrong, saving money is one of the smartest financial habits you can have. Without savings, one unexpected emergency, a medical bill, losing your job, or a major car repair can completely throw your life off track. That's why every financial expert recommends having an emergency fund. Saving gives you security, it gives you peace of mind. But saving and investing are not the same thing. And confusing the two is one of the biggest financial mistakes people make. Think of it this way, saving is like parking your car in a safe garage. It stays protected, but it doesn't take you anywhere. Investing is like putting that car on the road toward your destination. One protects what you already have, the other helps you build what you don't have yet. Now, here's where most people get confused. They hear the word investing and immediately think about losing money. They imagine stock market crashes, risky trades, and people gambling with their life savings. But that's not what real investing looks like. Real investing is surprisingly simple. It's about consistently putting money into investments that have historically grown over long periods of time. You're not trying to get rich overnight. You're giving your money the chance to grow while you focus on living your life. Imagine two people. Both save $500 every month. One keeps every dollar in a regular savings account. The other keeps an emergency fund in savings but invests the rest every month. Fast forward 20 or 30 years. The first person still has money, but its buying power hasn't grown much. The second person's money has been working in the background for decades. That's the power of long-term investing. One of the biggest reasons people avoid investing is fear. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for the market to crash. They wait until they make more money. They wait until they feel confident. But the truth is, the perfect time almost never comes. The longer you wait, the less time your money has to grow. That doesn't mean you should invest money you'll need next month. If you're saving for rent, an emergency, or a vacation that's only a few months away, that money belongs in savings. But if you're thinking about retirement, financial freedom, or building wealth over the next 10, 20, or 30 years, investing is usually the better tool. The smartest approach isn't choosing saving or investing. It's knowing when to use each one. Start by building an emergency fund that can cover several months of essential expenses. That money is there to protect you when life doesn't go according to plan. Once you've built that safety net, start investing consistently. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. Even small investments made regularly can make a big difference over time because consistency matters more than trying to be perfect. Another mistake people make is trying to beat the market. They chase hot stocks, follow social media trends, and try to predict what will happen next. Most successful long-term investors don't do that. They focus on staying invested, not timing the market. They understand that short-term ups and downs are normal, but long-term growth comes from patience and discipline. Here's something worth remembering. Saving protects your present. Investing builds your future. You need both. If you only save, your money may not grow enough to keep up with the rising cost of living. If you only invest without having emergency savings, one unexpected expense could force you to sell your investments at the worst possible time. That's why balance is so important. At the end of the day, building wealth isn't about making one perfect financial decision. It's about making small, smart decisions consistently. Save enough to protect yourself. Invest enough to build your future. Let every dollar have a purpose. So the next time you get paid, don't just ask yourself how much you can save. Ask yourself how much of your money is actually working for you. Because the people who build lasting wealth don't just earn money. They make their money earn more money. Your future self will thank you for every smart decision you make today.